Your Ford Escape keeps losing coolant. No puddle, no smoke, no leak. So where is it going? What's up, guys? It's your man AA Fix here, coming at you with another video. Going to talk about coolant leaks in the engines on the Ford Escape. Before we do this, remember you guys can join the membership. We have super thanks. You can leave a super thanks that'll enough to buy me a coffee or something. And make sure you leave any comments of any kind of information that I leave out or that you may want videos done about. Without further ado, let's get back into this. So the coolant is more than likely going into your engine. And if you don't catch this early enough, you're looking at a roughly $7,000, $8,000 repair bill, or even a new car at that amount. What this is called, it's called coolant intrusion. It's the single biggest problem for the 2013 to 2019 Ford Escape with the 1.5 and the 1.6 liter EcoBoost engines. And most of the owners, they don't even know about it until it's too late. Here's what every owner needs to know right now. Here's what's happening inside your engine. On the 1.5 and the 1.6 liter EcoBoost engines, the coolant channels in the engine block were cast too close to the cylinders. Over time, this usually between 60,000 and roughly 100,000 miles, the cylinder wall develops a hairline crack. Coolant seeps into the cylinder while the car is parked overnight. Then you will start the car in the morning. The coolant burns off and it comes out as white smoke. That's why you never see a puddle on the ground. Coolant intrusion doesn't happen all at once. It happens in 3 stages. And here's what you can watch for. Stage 1, you'll get some early warning sign. You're adding coolant every 2 to 3 weeks. No white smoke yet. No misfires. You just slowly see disappearing coolant. And most owners, they just simply ignore this. Stage 2, you start to have some intermittent problems. Now you get a rough start in the morning. You may even get misfire codes, usually in cylinder 2 or 3. The check engine light will sometimes come on, but after 30 seconds, the car seems to run fine. So you clear the code and you just keep driving it. And then you start to hit stage 3, which is basically engine failure. Eventually, enough of the coolant, it'll get into the cylinders and it'll cause something called hydrolock. That means the pistons try to compress liquid, which doesn't compress. Then something inside breaks, usually a connecting rod bends or punches a hole through the block. At that point, you just need a new engine. $6,000 to $8,000 typical at a shop. And a lot of times that's more than the car's really worth. The 2.0 liter EcoBoost, it uses a different block, which is designed to be much safer. It has there's a naturally aspirated 2.5 liter that has no coolant intrusion problems at all. But if you do have the 1.5 or the 1.6 liter engine, keep watching. You don't need a mechanic to check for early signs. You can do this today. Step 1, find your engine. Look at the sticker under the hood or your VIN. You want to look for the 8th character on the VIN number. If you have an E in the 8th space, that's the 1.5 liter EcoBoost. That engine is affected by this issue. If you have a G in the 8th space, that's the 1.6 liter EcoBoost engine. That engine is affected by this as well. If you have a 9 in the 8th spot of the VIN, that is the 2.0 liter EcoBoost system, and these are typically safe. As well as if you have a 5 in that 8th spot, that's the 2.5 liter, and these are even safer. Now the second step is you want to check the spark plugs. If you're handy, you can pull the spark plugs, especially cylinder 2 and 3. A coolant intrusion, it'll usually make the spark plugs look steam clean, way too shiny, compared to the 1st and the 4th cylinder. The third step is if you can get a hold to one, you want to use a borescope for inspection. A $30 borescope off Amazon, and I'll link one in the description or on the screen. It can save you thousands. You can use it to look inside each cylinder. Coolant intrusion leaves one piston looking brand new because coolant steam cleans the carbon off the engine or off that piston. That right there, you found your bad cylinder. The big problem is, for some people, is Ford knows about this problem, and here's what they have done. In 2021, Ford issued Customer Satisfaction Program 21B10 for the 2017 to 2019 Escapes with the 1.5 liter EcoBoost engine. It then extended the warranty on the engine block to 7 years or 84,000 miles, whichever came first. But here is the catch. That extension is almost expired for most cars. 2017 models hit 7 years in 2024. But if you're watching this in 2025 or later, you're likely out of coverage. Check your coverage now. Call Ford and give them your VIN number. Earlier models, 2013 to 2016, they got no extended warranty. Those owners, they're pretty much on their own. If you own a 2013 to 2019 Ford Escape with the 1.5 or 1.6 liter engine, here are your 3 options. Option 1 is selling or trading your vehicle. This offers the least risk. If you're between 60,000 and 90,000 miles with no symptoms yet, this is the best time to sell. The problem is well documented. Carvana, CarMax, and dealers around the country, they all know about this issue, but they'll still buy it. So get out before the check engine light comes on. There's a second option, which is preventative inspection. What you want to do is take it to an independent mechanic, not a Ford dealer. Ask for a coolant system pressure test and a borescope inspection of cylinders 2 and 3. This will cost you roughly about $150 to $200. If it's clean, you buy some peace of mind. Option number 3 is you drive it and monitor it. This option provides the highest risk. Check your coolant level every single week. Top it off as needed. If you notice any rough starts or white smoke, just stop driving it immediately. Early detection gives you time to find a used engine, or you can trade it in before something catastrophic happens. Do not ignore this, however. Coolant intrusion, it doesn't give you a second chance. It's like one day it starts acting rough, the next day you throw a rod on the highway. So don't ignore this. Now, if you already have the problem, if you already have a misfire, or if you already have smoke, white smoke, here's what you do. Step 1, call Ford with your VIN. See if you're still under the 21B10 warranty. If that's not the case, then you want to find a used engine from a 2019 to 2020 Escape. These models have the revised block on them. Step 3 is you have an independent shop install it, not the dealer, if you can find an engine. If you're out of warranty, do not pay a dealer $8,000 for a new engine, guys. Find a low mileage used engine from a 2019 or 2020 Escape, then have the revised block. Any independent shop can swap it for half that price. And finally, the coolant intrusion is a design flaw. It ain't your fault, but it is your problem if you own one of these Escapes. If you're losing coolant with no visible leak, do not ignore it. Check your VIN today, call for it tomorrow. And if this video saved you from $7,000 to $8,000 repair, hit the like button or the super thanks so that other Escape owners can see it too. Comment your year, engine, and mileage in the comment section. I'll tell you if you're in the danger zone, and subscribe for more honest car advice, the kind that saves you money.